What's up, Pisces? Much love to all the subscribers. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Sean Shaw, and I'll be doing your reading for the first half of October 2021. Take what resonate, leave the rest. Just give me a minute to bring the energy in, and we'll get started. Thank you. We got the Ace of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we got the Moon. We got the Eight of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we got the Sun. We got the Tower. Bottom of the deck, we got the Six of Wands. Overall energy, we got the Two of Pentacles. So definitely Mercury retrograde energy. Foundations being wavered. Some being wavered and destroyed with this Tower. But that don't mean it's a bad thing. It means that it was time for it to go, to build a new foundation. Emotions triggered during this Mercury retrograde. Lessons of the past coming up. Memories of the past coming up. That would keep you out of sync. Keep you out of balance, spiritual balance. Keep you too much in your head. But this is you balancing all that out with this Two of Pentacles. You know, staying on your feet. Staying grounded through all these ups and downs of Mercury retrograde. Whatever it might be bringing up for you. Any type of physical delays. Like I said, emotional challenges that are reoccurring in the psyche, in the emotions. Any type of scenarios where you weren't fully in your power like you should have been, etc. And just keeping the balance through all that, making the adjustments, being flexible to what's coming up and adapting to the feelings of these lessons and taking it all in stride with this Two of Pentacles. On top of everything else that you got going on in your life, responsibilities, everyday tasks, maybe kids, things of that nature. We got the Ace of Swords, so this is that breakthrough through this wavering of going back and forth in the emotions and the mind, and maybe even the self-identity. This is that breakthrough, that strong breakthrough, that definite defining moment of solidifying who you want to be and what's going on in your inner world. You having the power to dictate what's going on in your inner world and sort it out, and to come out better from doing so. Harnessing more of the power of the mind. Mercury, the sign of communication. I mean the planet of communication. More clear communication with self, with spirit, understanding messages from spirit. With his Ace of Swords. Really going to a new level in the mind with this Ace of Swords. Tapping into that imagination energy of Pisces that they do so well. But really harnessing it and imagining only the best for yourself, only the most empowering situations in the mind with this Ace of Swords. Because one of the shadow sides of Pisces, they can get carried away in the wrong thoughts and indulging and entertaining the wrong things. So with this Ace of Swords, this is that conscious decision, that masculine decision to only engage in things that will empower you and thoughts that will empower you. And this is your new weapon moving forward. Then we got the Moon. So this is conquering of fears with this Ace of Swords. Slashing them away. Slaying them. Cutting through any type of illusions. Any type of fog, mental fog. Going to new uncharted waters of the self. Of the waters inside the self. Traveling down new roads of the self while being more empowered, more confident in the spiritual journey, in fully letting go and letting spirit, letting the waves of spirit carry you. So it's less physical swimming and more intuitive flowing in your life with this Moon card. Pisces is all about the flow in the trust and spirit. In the trusting in the intuition and the guidance leading you to where you need to be and what you're trying to obtain. So with this Moon card, it's trust in the navigation. Where you're going, how you're going to get there. Well, not so much of how you're going to get there, but the different ways to get there. More psychic abilities coming online as well. With this Moon card and this Ace of Swords. The psychic part of yourself being Pisces really breaking open with this Ace of Swords. And this is you harnessing this energy with this Moon right here. And rationally, with the rational mind, making it practical and making it work for you. And understanding what these skills are that's coming online or being enhanced. Or always were, but didn't really get into it like that. Then we got the Eight of Swords, Mercury retrograde again, being in your own way, being in your own head, in the darkness and not knowing where to go while being there. But again, this is you relying on your intuitive and spiritual guidance more so than what you can physically see with the sight and the senses. Again, that intuition. You see that trail of water underneath her feet. This is what you follow. She can't see the trail of water, but if she move her feet, she can hear where it's wet, and where the sand and the water meets. She can feel that it's different from the rest of her surroundings by her feet alone. So following that intuition, it'll get you out of your own way, out of your own head, out of being in analysis paralysis, and not making any type of moves that need to be made. Then we got the sun. So this is you coming out of any type of mental bondage that would keep you in the same place and keep you stuck. Using that intuitive guidance and going to and swimming towards everything that is good, everything that you want for yourself, swimming into new enlightenment, especially with the moon as well. Unveiling of things that you might have missed in the past with this Mercury retrograde. Like I said, some of y'all have some psychic gifts that you haven't really tapped into like that. This is an unveiling and the bringing to light of those gifts with this sun. More enlightenment of what you can spiritually and psychically do. More life, more fun in your life. And again, a breakthrough, a breaking free with this bear baby, this Ace of Swords, and this Eight of Swords, a breaking free of who you used to be, and the restraints keeping you there. This is brand new times, brand new energy coming in from this breakthrough. And we got the Tower. So again, some foundations might have been tested during this Mercury retrograde or even broken down so you can build up the new you, your new structure. The you that is more in your authentic strength, operating exactly how you want to operate, and again underneath in your full power, which may bring changes in your physical world as well. It might be a breaking down of relationships. You might even parted ways with a job, just being in this new energy. Because when you evolve spiritually, physical things start to break down as a reflection of that. And if you're in a bad time or stuck because of that, don't let that get to you. Just continue to swim with your intuitive guidance to your better days. That was better than what previously crumbled for you, that came down for you, for your benefit, so you can move past it and go to better days. Those type of things will be illuminated as you continue to go down the path. And this is also a breaking down of previous spiritual limitations as far as understanding the power of spirit and the power of you operating in spirit, especially with this Ace of Swords. Huge breakthrough of a grasping of spiritual ability and spiritual comprehension. And we got the Six of Wands, so you will be successful in this Tower moment and everything that is breaking down for you and already broke down for you or will break down for you in the future. More installed sense of self, of independence, of confidence, of personal energy and magnetism. As we see this man right here, he just won some type of battle and he's moving forward on his horse, but he has multiple admirers in the background, but he's still remaining focused. So a lot of y'all are going through something huge, a huge change in your internal world, which will translate to your external world, your physical world. A huge change, which will trigger huge transformation of who you are as a person. You know, major victory, victory over your limitations, victory over your fears, and again, victory over grasping and further mastering your natural psychic abilities, and being recognized for your abilities as well with just people in the background. Now we're about to clarify the Ace of Swords. We got the Ace of Cups reverse. And we got the Three of Wands reverse. So during this Mercury retrograde, some of y'all had some doubts about bringing things into your world that will fulfill you, that will make you happy. Some of y'all have had doubts about, or had doubts about love really coming into your world as well. Or somebody that you are fond of at the time coming in and offering you an opportunity at an emotional connection with them. But with this Ace of Swords, you're coming out of any type of illusions, any type of expectations, any type of dependency on expectations. And you're coming out of the illusion of that you can't make fulfilling things come into your world, you know. You come into, with this Ace of Swords, you came into the realization that you have all the power and confidence necessary to do so for yourself. And you can take on any type of obstacle that'll be in your way. And you can tap into a higher intelligence to bring in everything that you want for yourself. And again, with this moon, this is a conquering of all the fears about things that you can't see and things that may or may not happen for you. That you have to fully trust in spirit. You know, you're slaying that type of fear and doubling up on faith and trust in source to help bring in everything that you want for yourself. Bottom of the deck, we got the Seven of Swords. So this is that self-sabotage energy, seeing where you were selling yourself short at as far as accomplishing your goals, especially if they're by yourself and on a solo tip. Catching yourself, seeing where you're holding yourself back in your own mind, you know. And if you go into battle, this is a battle scene. You know, if you go into battle already feeling defeated, where you already lost. What's his name? Sun Tzu. He got a book called The Art of War. And one of the lines in it is like, the war is already decided before it's fought. So your mind state is key. And this is you recognizing how you have put yourself in a mind state to disable you and disarm you from going into battle with all your weapons ready to manifest the things that you want for yourself. Now we're about to clarify the Eight of Swords. We got the Six of Pentacles, alignment, aligning with the more spiritual truth, your higher spiritual truth, your higher spiritual self. And aligning with your intuition. Again, she's standing on this puddle, following this intuition, not seeing all the details, but following what's really real, what you can feel at your feet, the intuition. So aligning more with the intuition to take you to where you need to be and where you want to be. And doing that is going to put you on the road for a spirit to bring in little gifts and blessings along the way with this Six of Pentacles. Now you're coming into harmony with this sun energy, generating it from within and creating it from without. And especially being a Pisces, you know, when you're really flowing and indulging in good energy, you know, unexpected great things start to happen for you. You know, that's really that magical energy, that magical / psychic energy in Pisces, really accumulating on the good energy that you indulge in, that you swim in, that you participate in, that you help make better, you know. Continuously building that good energy up with this sun. And ultimately getting into the state and the realm and the life that you want for yourself with that sun. Bottom of the deck, we got the King of Swords. So getting out of the Eight of Swords, getting the mind sharp, staying witty, you know, keeping your wits about yourself, staying in this mind state of being in the divine mind with this King of Swords. Merging the masculine mind, the conscious mind with the subconscious mind, following that intuition, making all the right moves, all the right intuitive moves, and not acting off the ego or emotions with this King of Swords. Just acting on what's most effective and what's most practical right now. And this is staying in that type of mind state with this King of Swords. You know, not letting anything stray you off of that, distract you off of that. And more intuition with the crescent moons on the throne. So you're in a real intuitive state of mind right now. Now we're about to clarify the Tower. We got the Eight of Wands. We got the Fool. And we got you coming up with the High Priestess. So with this Eight of Wands clarifying the Tower, like I said, crumblings, maybe of the ego, maybe of the physical environment, work, employment, places of employment, crumblings in relationships, platonic or romantic, etc. It's all meant to project you and prepare you to your ultimate success and to who you truly are. And these happenings may be, these things may be happening one by one, these crumblings. You may be surprised about, maybe some of y'all are even experiencing like a chain reaction of these breaking downs of dynamics in your life with this Tower. You know, it might be happening faster. You may be surprised by it, but this is just signifying to keep going with the flow. You know, don't fight against it. Just continue to move forward. Again, we got another stream of water right here, signifying the swimming in the intuition. So keep moving forward. you know, despite any type of breaking downs that you have in your life right now. And we got the Fool. This is saying embrace it, you know. Think of it from a new perspective, a new clear mind state. See it as taking you to where you need to be and getting you to the position to who you truly so you can embrace who you truly are. You know, sometimes certain type of relationships gotta crumble. Certain type of alliances gotta crumble. And we gotta go solo, you know, to really have some true self-discovery. So this is that Tower is helping in that as well. And again, aligning you on your true path and your highest path. More instincts with the dog right here. You know, stay in your intuitive energy and move off of that higher intuition. It's gonna take you to exactly to where you need to be. A brand new beginning for you. Going right to the sun. You just gotta believe in the process, believe in the journey. Again, a Pisces attribute. Believe that you will be provided for during these times. Believe that it's all working out in your favor to create your fulfillment. And we got the High Priestess. You got to be balanced in it. More being patient. More of going with the intuitive mind state. She got the crescent moon at her feet, meaning intuition is easy. This is your card. You know, continue to go swim into your inner world and make your inner world beautiful and lively and powerful and strong. So you can go out into the rest of the world with that same energy. You know, the High Priestess knows about masculine knowledge with the white pillar, Jacqueline, and feminine energy and power with a black pillar, Boaz. So this is that knowing when to flow, when to fall back and be receptive, knowing when to take action, knowing when to expand on things with the High Priestess. And again, more tapping into the psychic and the magic abilities. I told y'all, some of y'all are really intuitive and have psychic gifts. Some really big psychic gifts. This is a mastery of that, or at least going into the advancement of that, the acknowledgement of these skills and mastering them with this High Priestess. This is also you going inside and creating the world that you want for yourself in the subconscious and unconscious mind. The High Priestess is also a master manifester and a master magician. She deals with the waters, the deep parts of the water, the subconscious mind. So really, if you could think it right now, you can manifest it with this High Priestess and this sun and this moon and this Six of Wands, success in your thoughts and what you're conjuring up. You see what I'm saying? So keep conjuring up great outcomes for yourself. Bottom of the deck, we got the King of Wands. Keep seeing yourself as this King of Wands. Somebody who's fully capable of taking on the world and all challenges that lay ahead before the end goal. Mastering all these different transformations that you will continuously go through in this spiritual journey. Having that fire, that inner fire inside of you that can't be put out, you know. That doesn't stop until the goals are made manifest. The spiritual goals are made manifest. And this is also independent energy again. This is clarifying the Tower. So any type of relationships that have crumbled, this is you having enough strength and enough independence and smarts and determination to make things happen for yourself. Now we're about to pull some cards on your love life. We got past life relationship. We got codependency. And we got getting to know each other. Bottom of the deck, we got religious factors. Past life relationship, you have known each other before. So Pisces, y'all are getting in position to bring in somebody who is a very resonant soul for you. Somebody who really understands you, gets you, who wants to be there to support you, protect you, tell you all the right things, encourage you, etc. Everything that you would want in a partner. Somebody who wants to see you grow and to blossom into infinitely into, the best person that you could be. And then vice versa. So really bringing in a really valuable partner for yourself, and who also matches your creativity and the vastness of your mind and your imagination. And we got codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So this Mercury retrograde probably brought about some maybe some type of behaviors or patterns that weren't the healthiest. Maybe some of y'all were in a codependent relationship in the recent past, or just not too long ago. Really analyzing what made you codependent. Where were you lacking emotionally that made you codependent? Where was the strength lacking that made you codependent? Why was external validation such a huge thing for you? Things of that nature. Those things may be coming up with this Mercury retrograde season. And this is just you analyzing all the things that kept you out of your power, and analyzing the times where you weren't whole or maybe insecure, things like that. Things that had you operating and not the best person in a relationship, even though you were a good person in a relationship. So just growth about becoming whole in self-love. And really working through those lessons so they don't, so it doesn't happen again for you. And we got getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Well, first off, through this lesson in love, especially with codependency, you're getting to know yourself first, which is key. And it's in the spiritual path, it's all about knowledge of self. Self growth, self transformation. You got to know that before anything else. You got to have a great harness on that before anything else good can come into your life, including love. So the more that you know yourself, especially with this high priestess right here, the more that you will know that isn't for you, even though it might look good on the surface. You see what I'm saying? The high priestess, she indulges in fruit, but this is the pomegranate. And the mythology behind the pomegranate is um, the high priestess, aka Persephone, in Greek mythology. For some reason, she had to marry Hades and go to the underworld for a certain time every part of the year, which makes sense because we all need to go to our underworld, our subconscious mind, and work that out, see what's going on, and then program it the right way. So getting to know maybe your love styles and your previous faults in relationships is helping you become healthier and more whole, and you'll be able to connect with somebody else in a better way. Being a more whole person within yourself. You see what I'm saying? And you'll be able to understand another person in a deeper way, just like you come to understand yourself in a deeper way. And to say your bond deepens, an emotional bond is really important for Pisces in a relationship, especially in a relationship, I should say. And we got religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So it's all about the spiritual path. Continuing to move forward with confidence and conquering any type of battles or obstacles that may come your way. And they will come. It's just part of the path. So your love life is influenced by how you move through that, how you emotionally get through that, how you elevate and rise in consciousness and spiritual understanding. Your spiritual world and your love world are connected. And the more you advance spiritually, the more likely you'll be able to bring in the type of partner that you want for yourself. Now we're about to clarify past life relationship. We got Page of Cups. So again, bringing in somebody that is a resonant soul that really feels like you do, who really feels how you do. It may be surprising. Y'all may surprise each other. Y'all may be so much alike, but still surprise each other, which is good in a relationship. And again, especially with y'all being a Pisces. This is also y'all feeling comfortable in y'all own skin. Again, getting to know each other, getting to know yourselves first, so you can have a better connection with somebody else. This is y'all really being a helping hand and supportive hand to this person as well, and them doing the same with you. And really, again, understanding each other on a deep level, really having a spiritual and psychic and emotional bond with each other. With past life relationship. And yeah, bottom of the deck, we got the High Priestess again. An emotional, psychic, and spiritual bond. Knowing how to maneuver through it, through the good times with the white pillar and the bad times with the black pillar. And having the intuitive and emotional intelligence of how to uplift your partner, yourself, and the relationship as a whole. Having the energy in the intelligence of how to make everything about the relationship thrive between y'all. And there'll probably be a lot of intellectual stimulation as far as the spiritual path as well between y'all. Really having deep conversations, deep spiritual conversations. And again, that's more emotional bonding as well as spiritual bonding too. Now we're about to clarify codependency. We got the Five of Pentacles. We got Temperance. And we got the Fool again. So clarifying codependency is the Five of Pentacles. So, some of y'all may have been, maybe have abandonment issues. There's nothing to be ashamed of. It does hurt when you are emotionally attached with somebody, really got real feelings for somebody, and then they just leave you high and dry. Especially when you've been good to that person, and that can create a lot of trauma in the heart chakra, and in the emotions and in the mind. And you might try to overcompensate for not experiencing that again, and it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. You see what I'm saying? So this is recognizing getting out of that cycle with these retrograde lessons. And we got Temperance, more detaching from a physical person, learning how to detach from a physical person, and more so merging and attaching with your spiritual self, with your higher self, to interact with that person in a healthy, whole way. You see what I'm saying? Operating in a romantic connection in a higher state of love, not a love that wants to cling on to something, because that's what the ego do. It love to cling on to everything to make itself feel real. And it's the same thing in love. You got to love from a higher place. Walk in that, in your connections. And we got the Fool. This is trust in any type of connection in the past. In the future. You gotta trust that your ideal connection can work for you, will come in for you, that you're walking towards it, and that when it does happen, that everything will be 100. It won't be no type of backstabbing or hurtfulness and things like that. You just gotta believe in this person in a scenario. Believe in your whole journey and where you end up in your love situation whenever you stumble upon it, and believe that spirit wouldn't take you all the way there just to let you down when you think that you reached your goal. And bottom of the deck, we got the Empress. Again, more belief in yourself, believe that you are worth it. Healing the heart chakra from any type of codependency behaviors. Forgiving the self for being codependent. And just knowing your value, knowing that you are loved, and knowing that you deserve the highest level of love. And also a love that keeps giving, but is like really not even from this world. Because as you see right here, we got wheat right here. And they actually say wheat does not come from the earth. It comes from somewhere in celestial space, and it's an abundance of wheat. When has there ever been a wheat shortage? You see what I'm saying? So you're bringing in the type of love that is different from the regular, but also very giving as well. It's in influx. It's in abundance. a type of love that'll take you somewhere else, in a good way. Take you to that another world that Pisces like to be in. Now we're about to clarify getting to know each other. We got Knight of Cups. So getting to know each other. Y'all are both walking towards each other. Wherever y'all may be on y'all paths, y'all individual paths, y'all are navigating toward each other to give each other y'all's cup of emotions. Show each other how y'all really feel. Give each other y'all all. Explore y'all's inner selves and inner worlds to one another, as well as the paths that y'all been through before y'all met. It's like y'all coming together and it's gonna be like a relief, coming in with these two cups, giving each other these two cups, each other's cups. It's like an emotional relief, like I said with the Fool, from going through this whole journey in love and on the spiritual path. So y'all are really gonna like to woo one another and really show each other that affection with this Knight of Cups. So continue to keep working on self and healing. Y'all walking right into each other. Bottom of the deck, we got the Eight of Swords again. So stop worrying about what's happening on the physical. Who got this new boyfriend? Who cheated on his girlfriend and you thought he was faithful. All that other stuff that make you second guess and question love. And keep flowing in that intuitive guidance with that water underneath the feet. Keep flowing, keep swimming in that intuitive guidance. And you'll walk into the love situation that you want for yourself. Now we're about to wrap your reading up with some guidance and messages from Spirit. We got a child's love. Bottom of the deck, we got give back. A child's love. The love between a parent and child is one of the most precious and deep connections we make during our time on earth. Children start out as part of us, and from their first cries, they establish themselves as the biggest part of our hearts. So first off, if you got kids, Pisces, this is a good time to bond with them, connect with them, do something fun with them, do something special for them, or just spend some more time with them, doing some little things, maybe watch a movie, play a game with them, take them somewhere that they like to eat, things like that. Go do a little fun activity like them bouncing places or the movies if them things are open up. If they allow you to enter those type of establishments wherever y'all at in the world. And also, this is y'all getting into y'all's inner child energy, getting into that Pisces energy of trust and faith and imagination and beauty of what's possible and what's to come and what you can achieve, and continue to explore the spiritual path and that wondrous energy as well. And we got to give back. Today is the day to cast aside normal routines and make your main purpose to serve. It is about giving back without any thoughts or expectation of getting anything in return. Reach out and touch other people's spirits, as it's highly likely that someone really needs it today. So again, Pisces, if you have children, go ahead and do something special for them. Spend some time with them. Really conversate with them. Really talk to them and see what's going on in their world as a child, which is more vast than what we give it credit to be. So if somebody needs your assistance in your immediate environment, especially if it's something like some type of emotional support, go ahead and make that gesture. It'll help both of y'all. It'll help you to continue to fulfill your purpose of making the world operate under that loving, caring energy, imaginative energy, that good energy. And it also have a healing effect on them. And they'll have love for you for taking the time out to have that type of conversation. Or just do something nice with somebody that that somebody needs something, or something that will brighten somebody's day. Go ahead and do that. Send that energy frequency out to the universe so you can get that back. Not in the sense of just doing it to get something back, but just doing it to live out that Pisces purpose. And the more you live out your purpose on that road, the more successes come your way. So that concludes your reading, Pisces. If it resonated with you, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. If you need your own personal reading from me, my contact info will be in the description. Until next time, Pisces.